Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you the role of conjunction, which is the most common GRE question. So you can see the although will basically turn the direction of the sentence. So you can see the although, so you can maybe I can just read out the sentence and you will know that what I'm talking about. So although the Wright brother first attempted the flight in 1991 was debacle. So debacle basically means a complete failure. So you can see it, so it's showing the negative impression here. And since although, so you can see the although is appearing here, so you can see that they persisted and ultimately made the first successful airplane flight in 1903, which is in the positive structure. So you can see the although is turning the negative sense into the positive one. So similarly you can see because here, so this because will, what this basically do is that supports the sentence. So you can see the because mercury has variety of innocuous, so the innocuous means harmful, so harmless, so this is not harmful, harmless. So this means the because mercury has variety of harmless uses including in thermometer and dental filling, and few people realize that it is one of the most pernicious, so which means so it is a harmful, so you can say harmful substance on the planet. So only few people realize, which means most of the people realize that, so most of the people realize that it is harmless, right? So you can see this is also the positive one. So because is supporting it is harmless, and here also you can see the most people believe that it is harmless, so it means it is also showing the positive sense here. So because will basically give the support of the sentence. So I'm going to show you some of the alternatives so which you might encounter while solving the question. So what are the alternative that might you encounter instead of this although? So although can appear in sentence like maybe though. So though is also equivalent to although, and even though, so it's also the same thing, even though, although, though, and albeit, and even if, while, similarly whilst, and despite the fact that, so similarly notwithstanding also. So although can be encountered in these ways, so even supposing also. So these are the ways you might encounter although in the sentences. So similarly, as similar to although, so despite will also turn the direction of the sentence. So just let me just write despite. So despite also works just like a although. So despite might come like, you know, in spite of is also equivalent to despite, and in the face of. So you might encounter you know, despite like in the face of, and regardless of, even if, or even with, and also notwithstanding. So these all sentences, or these all conjunctions are used to turn the direction of the sentence. So similarly, so we have said about because as well. So because will basically support support the cause. So you can see, so this is saying cause, so because, so it's supporting the cause here. So similarly, because you might encounter because as, like, you know, because. So let's write because. So it's equivalent to as, since, for, and because of the fact that, so these all are used for supporting the cause. And similarly given that, and in that, result from, and similarly due to, owing to, on account of, and in view of, in light of, and similarly because of. So these are the alternative of because you might encounter in your question. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.